Get ready with me as I start my day, starting with skincare and a full glam makeup look. Now, on full makeup days, I tone, moisturize, and sunscreen. Now, there are two different sunscreens that I love to use, but on today, it is La Roche-Posay. Okay, so this makeup look took me about 40 minutes, and I start with my brows. And guys, I do not shave my brows, I just fill them in. I did a previous video on how to shape your brows using eyeliner pencil. I use espresso, and then I also deepen that color with black to make the fake hair strokes. So right now we are just shaping the brows using espresso. And one thing I've said, and I will continue to say, your eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters, so don't stress out about it. The goal is for them to have the same shape. Okay, and so now that I have filled them in, let's start shaping them. I'm going to use my concealer and clean up the edges at the bottom, keeping it light, and then also coming across the top. You guys know this, so we're going to do what we did on the other side. On this side now, coming across the bottom, and then we're going to attempt to make the same shape coming across the top. Now I'm going to seal the brows for now using clear mascara. And we're not done. We're going to let them set and we're going to come back to them. Okay, so now let's get into this face. I'm going to highlight and I'm going to add my foundation. Then I'm going to blend them both to make my skin complexion seamless. Now, I know I have seen a lot of people use a sponge to blend their concealer, to blend their highlight, and to blend their foundation. But I don't know what it is about me and a brush. I feel like the brush gets it done best. And then once I apply my foundation, I come along with a diffuser brush to make my skin complexion seem as though it is airbrushed. And this brush makes any foundation appear that way. And guys, honestly, I think this is my favorite part of my makeup routine is blending out my highlight underneath my eyes. I love how it pulls the eyes up. I already have almond shaped eyes, but when I use this technique, it just dramatizes it even more. It makes it more theatrical and more lovely. Now get into this diffuser brush. Here we go again, blending everything out, making it seamless, giving it that airbrush finish. Okay, so getting back to these eyes, we're going to blend out that highlight and we're going to set our brows. I'm using my Anastasia setting powder. And I'm not baking them, I'm setting them. So I'm going to immediately brush that powder off. And again, we'll come back to these eyes once we're done with our eyeshadow. Now, the transition color that I use probably on every makeup look is my bronzer by Fenty in Mocha Mami. This is my everyday eyeshadow look, literally every single day. Now, today I'm going to blend it down because I want to add some colors on top of it. Now, because I'm filming today, I'm going to pull for a bold color. We're going to do deep purple, and then I'm going to also glam it up. Now, I've had many people ask me, how do you know how to do eyeshadow? How do you know how to lay it down? Who taught you that? Well, fun fact, or not so fun fact, I am a breast cancer survivor and I had a period of time, actually months, where I had to go through chemo and radiation and I was completely bald, you guys. And I absolutely loved my face and my head shape. I discovered a whole lot about myself back then. So instead of feeding into the negativity that can come with losing all of your hair, I fed myself positive affirmations and I just accentuated what I did have left, and that was my face. So almost every single day, you guys, I would do a different color eyeshadow look, a different color lipstick to make my face be the center of the attention instead of my completely bald head. And guys, I have the type of sister who also cut her hair as well. Okay, so as you can see, I laid down that deep purple, then I laid down a lighter purple, and then ultimately placed glittered purple on top of it all. And now instead of using tape, I always just clean up with concealer at the end. Every single time I add concealer or foundation, I will diffuse with my diffuser brush. Okay, now it's time to grab that black eyeliner, and I am lightly stroking my brows, lightly lining it, giving it a deeper, more chiseled look to the brows. But again, I am barely touching my brows. The goal is for this to look deep but not black. Once I have added my hair strokes, I'm going to go back in with that espresso. I'm going to complete the shape, and then I'm going to also fill in any light spots. And again, light strokes, not too much. Now we're going to get into contouring this nose. And guys, I lightly contour by using that same Mocha Mami. Here, I just want it to appear as though it's a shadow. Now I'm going to take that same bronzing powder and warm up my face. Not too much at first, just a little kiss of bronzer. Now we all know I have a round face, but I want to chisel it out a little bit. So I'm going to take some brown blush to deepen underneath my cheekbones, and then I'm going to set underneath my eyes to bring forward a nice, fresh, youthful look underneath the eyes. And again, I'm not baking, I'm just setting. As soon as I put this on, I am dusting it off. And I'm dusting it off using Sephora's pressed powder. Guys, I have tried so many pressed powders, and this pressed powder, for some reason, on my face and with this Fenty foundation, it just blends out seamlessly. And honestly, I don't know why, but I always set my face before I add blush. And while my face is wet, I'm going to go back in with that glitter eyeshadow because it picks up so much better when your lids are wet. And of course, because I have almond shaped eyes, I'm going to do me a wing eyeliner look. And I don't know if you guys noticed that when I'm doing my makeup, I'm squinting my eyes because I am truly blind. I'm doing this makeup look without contacts on. So because I struggle with my vision, guys, I used to hate to wear eyelashes. But because of this eyelash glue, I have a newfound love for eyelashes because literally 1 minute after applying this glue, I can put my eyelashes on and they immediately adhere to my eyelid. It's like magic. So putting on lashes is the easiest thing in this whole makeup look to me. Whereas it used to be the most difficult. I mean, I have messed up so many eyeshadow looks trying to put on eyelashes. And let me just say this, when it comes to eyeshadow and blush, if you don't have Super Sense eyeshadow binder by the crayon case, what are you doing? You have to have this in your makeup collection. Out of all of my makeup products, and I mean all of them, this is my most prized possession. Super did a thing when she created this binder. I mean, just look at that. Gorgeous, seamless. Now again, here we go. We are going for a glam look. So I'm going to line my lips and I'm going to do a pop of pink because I want to be theatrical today. I want to give, I wonder where she's going. So this was fun. I love how the look came out. We're going to get this hair together, you guys. If you guys are at all interested, this hair came from curlyme.com. They have the best curly wigs ever, and they last a very long time. And for those of you who made it to the end of the video, I hope it was as fun for you as it was for me. Let me know if y'all want me to do more.